G'day guys, Mac with the Outer Circle, and this is the video I've been talking about for a couple of days now, where I said something bad happened, and most of you probably don't know about it. This is a post from Copernicus Corporation. These guys publish books, specifically in Polish. That is the market demographic they chase, and they are doing Games Workshop publications, in particular, the Liber Chaotica. So, their post reads as follows. Unfortunately, the long-announced position Liber Chaotica, for reasons independent from us, will not be published in Polish. We are aware that this information is disappointing and even devastating to you. You can count on us to share the same feelings. Liber Chaotica is an underrated title that many of you have been waiting for. We feel obliged to provide you with explanations regarding the situation. Games Workshop, the owner of Warhammer brand, noted the Liber Chaotica, originally released in 2006, contains content that is now inconsistent with the company's values almost 20 years later. Therefore, Liber Chaotica cannot be published in Polish in the known form, and there will probably be no reprints of this position in the English language version. Of course, we are saddened by this fact, but as a publisher we understand that Games Workshop takes care of the company's image. This is their priority, and we can only accept our partner's decision. They go on to say, this is a very difficult situation for us. We put a lot of time and work into this position. We would like to thank the team, Grzegorz Bonikowski, Peter Narlock, Jank Podraza, Joanna Podraza, Paul Potakowski, Adam Stefanovic, Rafael Sudinsky for their commitment. Sorry guys for butchering the Polish, by the way. We were not able to influence the current situation, but we still feel obliged to apologise to you, our readers, for not being able to provide you the long-awaited title. We're really sorry about this. Does Liber Chaotica have a chance to show up in the future? We don't know. There were suggestions that this could happen after the text was first modified on the Black Library side to match today's standards, met by Games Workshop. Will there be a replacement for Liber Chaotica? Yes, we have got the approval to release the Horus Heresy, Visions of Heresy, but for obvious reasons we will have to wait. We thank you in advance for understanding and regarding the current situation. So yeah, the Liber Chaotica is not consistent with Games Workshop's values. Well, it just so happens I myself have a copy of the Liber Chaotica right here. So, let's open it up, shall we? The Liber Chaotica here is designed to be like a series of writings written by like a crazed scribe of the Empire. He's like a priest and he delves into chaos. I think he eventually falls to chaos, potentially. It's set in the old world of Warhammer Fantasy. A lot of old school art, a lot of the hand drawings, writings, scribblings. It's an excellent, excellent piece. And I honestly don't really know what values it doesn't represent. Who knows? It could be anything that's, dare I say, the woke ideology. Oh, you know, if it's slavery or death or murder or, you know, voter ID or who knows what, right? Just pick your current political issue. But the reasoning is stupid. In fact, everything that probably doesn't represent them now is probably in the Slaaneshi section. So, yeah. Whatever has, you know, titties, drugs, rock and roll, whatever. Oh yeah, that stuff. Fun. You're not allowed to have fun. Do you understand? Yeah. So, this is a beautiful book. It is a favourite of mine. If you want inspiration for a project, you know, where better to turn than this sort of thing? It is just full of this crazy conceptual artwork, and it's a lot of fun. It gives you background fluff, stuff you can work in your own force. There's a lot of direct inspiration over the years. Many Golden Demon winners over the years were based on conversions taken directly from this book, as are some of Games Workshop's own models. So, whatever doesn't fall in line with the company right now, that's just kind of depressing. Like, it's been out for 20 years, guys. At what point do you say, it's probably okay as it is? You know? Like, at what point do you say, any damage it could do is being done, but honestly, it's a piece of literature. How dangerous do you think it is? And is it really going to tarnish the company's image? It breaks the sort of thing companies do when they're trying to virtue signal, when they're trying to change their identity because of some sort of corporate rebranding. And it goes along with a lot of the other things we've been talking about recently. Like, I am still not a fan of Primaris. I mentioned it in yesterday's video. People go, oh, imagine being sick of Primaris 5 years on. It's like, I don't care that Primaris exists. What I care about is I think the implementation was poor, the range isn't fleshed out, and it's very cartoonish. I mean, New Nurgle, I think it's justifiable to say, very cartoonish. I've done a couple videos on the subject, and I think that's very objective at this point, but, well, there'll always be opinions, right? This is one of the last aspects of what you would call the grim dark. Something old world, something old 40k, that old style of artwork, not afraid to show a little bit of skin, not afraid to show corruption, you know, and just losing the Liber Chaotica because of those reasons. That's just kind of sad. But I want to know more. Are there people who are printing this in English, or stockists who know about this in English, who can explain more on the situation? Because honestly, I haven't been able to dig up much. It seems like the Polish were the only people who have really given forth information here. So yeah, anyway, back with the Outer Circle, that's all from me. I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. See you all on the next one.